so many hours in a day, you know, so it's like, and I, you know, knock on some wood, I've been popular enough where I can't take everybody because there's only so many, and I still work 14, 16-hour days every single day, weekends included, every single day. That I have to have some kind of marker of who can say I say yes to. So if you're in my school system, that opens up the door for me to work with you. And if you're, you know, if you've been brought to me by a studio executive as a director or whatever, then that allows you to come in too, again, if I have the time. The only time I turn away people is just like, I just don't have the time to see everybody. In terms of this, that's private. In terms of the school, anybody who wants to come to the school, you have to go up a ladder to get to me. I teach 3 of the classes, but there's 12 other classes and different levels to go to. And so anybody who wants to get into the school can get into the school. It just depends on what level you are, your background and your experience and your history. So everybody who wants to get into the school can get into the school. But you have to earn the right to get into my class. And that's your skill level.
My first question, was Ryan your first Filipino student?
Well, I mean, you count Rob Schneider Filipino? He's half Filipino.
But Rob is half American. I mean, pure Filipino. Even if they're from the United States of America, they are pure Filipino.
You know, I'm not sure. I don't usually ask people their backgrounds, so, you know, and it's so like, I could have and not known it. You know, I just don't know. I don't know. I know Rob because Rob was my, you know, we were really good buddies too. I went all over the world with Rob. You know, Rob got into a lot of mischief all over the world. Rob was my pal. But anyway, no, but in terms of other people, I honestly don't know. I mean, like, there's things I don't ask, you know. It's like, where you're from. I ask what about your parents. I ask about, you know, your dreams, your aspirations are, your fears, your insecurities, not where you're from.
And if you finish from your school, for example, if I finish from your school,
there's no graduation.
No, I guarantee.
If
if I go to your school, would I be guaranteed jobs in Hollywood or in any other? Will there be what will be the guarantee that I can be an actor in real life?
Okay, well, here's the deal. You go to any university, and you're going to engineer school, and any university, best university. Say you're going to MIT or Harvard. Is there a guarantee? Does they have a program that guarantees employment? Does any school guarantee employment? That isn't for blue-collar workers, you know. So it's like there's no guarantees for anything of prestigious nature. So it's like, if I were to say that, I would say don't study with me because I'm full of shit. Because you can't promise that kind of stuff. What if you're drunk? What if you are into drugs and stuff? I say, well, you know, okay, well, I promise everybody. What if you're like, you know, a child molester? I'm not gonna, you know, there's no promises. You do what you gotta do. You go after what you want to go after, and anybody who requires guarantees shouldn't be in the arts. Because there's never, ever, ever is a guarantee that you're going to get a writing job, a dancing job, a job painting. There's never guarantees in the arts. Music job, never. And if someone gives you a guarantee, they're not teaching the arts. You understand? It's like the arts are like this like other thing. I always say the art of, in normal life, 2 + 2 = 4. In the arts, 2 + 2 = orange. In the arts, 2 + 2 = sheep. Do you understand? Sir? Sir, who asked me the question? Hello, Mr. who asked me a question. Okay, so it's like, you understand? If I were to give you a guarantee, I'd be full of shit.
Okay. Okay, wait. We have a follow-up question from Flo.
Direct, just want like to ask regarding the 2-day workshop. Is it open to public, or is just selected, pre-selected?
Pre-selected po. Yeah, kasi limited seats lang talaga for them.
Okay.
All right, we have a question here from Julian.
Julia.
Hi. I'm actually one of the Rec Ryan students. I've studied the technique under him. I was just wondering, you mentioned earlier that in all your travels around the world, you've met actors of different skill levels. You've met really good actors, you've met okay actors, and you've met actors who have, in your words, just really suck. Is there a possibility that those actors who suck, can they be trained enough to the point where they can actually be really good? Or is it, if you suck, period, and there's no way for you to improve?
That's a really good question. And the question is, if you really keep studying and working hard, it's going to take you longer than other people. But I've seen people who sucked it become really good. I have a guy who's like, oh my God, I can't stop working now. But it was like it took him a couple of years, like 8, 9 years of struggling and knocking on doors and sucking it until finally he actually crossed that line and all of a sudden got really good. And he can't not work now. He's just did, a Broadway play. He did a movie with Natalie Portman. He did, oh my God, the stuff he's doing. He did, he got nominated for an episode of CSI. It was on. It's like, and this guy sucked it, but he just would never say die. And, and it's like, so, it's like, yeah, good question. Just keep trying. I said, dreams are meant to be dashed. Dreams are meant to be followed. And if you may not be as good as, say, somebody else, but you have to, you gotta work harder. You can get as good a results, if not better, than the person who doesn't do any work or does little work. So don't accept something. Ever accept that.
Thank you.
And before we end our Q&A, I just want to reiterate that the workshop is going to be on March 1 and 2 at the Dolphin Theater, and the lineup of artists direct are?
Yeah, Piola Pascual, Samuel V, Lisa Dino, Gerald Anderson, Jake Cuenca, Sian Lim, Ina Asisio, who else? Dimples Romana, Carla Martinez, Suzette Ranillo, Arjo Ataide, Corinne Medina, Isa Linton, and Christian Bablas. The rest are from my master class.
Direct, you mentioned before.
Well, I just want to make sure that everybody knows that this is not open to press. It's not open to anything.
Yeah.
I want people to feel comfortable and being able to be open and talk about their secret lives in front of a group of people that know that this is a secret because they're all in the same place. I've had groups of 500 people where and big stars were like, the local stars were there, and everybody kept that quiet. But a reporter's job is to talk about it. So it's like, I want to be able to take 2 days and change their worlds. And they can't do that when they're frightened to really reveal themselves. So it is not open for a lot of reasons. I think it's sold out, but even so, you'd only be invited to come if you were an actor, writer, director. So, and nobody else can come, no looky-loos, it's our own private little environment.
But if you really are into acting, regardless of your job title, there is also a workshop that's open to the public to be, which is going to be under Direct Ryan.
So after Ivanna's workshop, we're gonna start again our summer workshops. For those who are interested to join, then you can join there. It's more intensive, of course. We have, I patterned it from Ivanna's class. We have 3 categories: the intro class, the advanced class, and the master class. Of course, you will be assessed, you will be interviewed based on your experience, based on your resume and list of work. And age, of course, and age.
And registration is on March?
Registration for the open to the public class is on March 22 and
we'll start
23.
We'll start at around second week of April.
The slots are limited, so
Yeah.
you guys better, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess that's it. Direct, we're good.
Wait, one more thing. If you don't study with this guy, you're stupid.
Aw, yay!
Thank you so much, Ms. Ivanna. Thank you, Direct.
Thank you, Ivanna. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Maraming salamat.
Thank you to everybody for
Salamat.
being with us this afternoon. We hope you guys learned a lot. There was so much to be absorbed from this afternoon's discussion, so we hope you take it with you, and we're looking forward to more actors and actresses in the future. Thank you so much.
Direct picture.